Hey Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is going to be your no communication reading for the month of March. These are going to be individual readings for each individual sign. These are general, so it's not going to resonate with every single Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If it does resonate with you, wonderful, but if it does not, please feel free to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. I've already pre-shuffled for each sign, but haven't cut the deck yet, so we'll jump into that. And as always, I'll leave a timestamp in the comment section below for when each reading begins. So let's start with my Geminis. Clear and concise reading for my Geminis for their greatest good. Will this person be reaching out? Why or why not? Let's go. Okay, Gemini, let's just jump into your reading. So, will this person be reaching out to you? We got the Ace of Cups. So yes, this person will be reaching out to you. They will be expressing potentially some type of emotion that they feel for you. I feel like getting into why this person is going to be, of course, one reason, of course, it will be this emotion that they feel. But I also feel let's talk about what's going on with this person and why they're going to be reaching out to you. They feel the Death card. Something's come to an end in their life. So if you were dealing with, and you could have been dealing with a Scorpio, another Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but I also feel like you could have been potentially, this person that you're thinking of could be someone who just ended a relationship with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius here. This Death card means that there's some change that's taken place. And I feel like it's in their romantic sector, and I feel like they were dealing with someone else. Could have been someone who they were with, but I feel like this is also someone who they were having a little bit of this in and out energy with this Knight of Wands being the challenge. Or this could have ended because this person was having some in and out energy with this other person. But I feel like whatever kind of relationship or situation that they were in, that has ended. Now, if this person isn't involved with someone, there's just some kind of change that's happening within in their life where they no longer want to be in this Knight of Wands kind of player-like energy with the Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands can't settle down, they can't commit, they can't stay in one spot too long. And I feel like that's something that could be ending for this person if they weren't involved with someone else. I feel like almost as if there's some kind of transformation that's happened within them and they just no longer want to roam, if that makes sense. Now, the root of this is the Knight of Swords energy. So I will say that if they were in another relationship, there could have been a major argument that happened between these two in regards to infidelity or in regards to emotions that this person could have felt for someone, potentially you here. They could have argued about this. Now, for others of you where it's not about a person, this Knight of Swords energy being at the root here kind of, this is energy where someone does something without thinking, right? This is someone who just acts, right? They're very fearless, very brave, but I feel like for some of you, this person feels like they made a rash decision in ending something with you, or cutting you off, or taking this break, whatever it is. I feel like now they're feeling like it was a rash decision. They didn't think it all the way through with this Knight of Swords energy. And kind of their overall energy now is the Ace of Pentacles. They want to offer something stable now, something fresh, something new. There's a lot of new energy here, because the Death I consider a new energy because something old is ending, something new beginning. And then you have both of these aces here wanting something new, emotional, and stable. I feel like they want to come in and be more stable than they were previously in the past, because this could have been a person that did not offer a lot of stability in the past, or even if they offer the stability, it was hard for them to dedicate themselves to that commitment that they made completely. Now, let's talk about their future action towards you. You got the Seven of Cups. I feel like this person's going to be doing a lot of fantasizing about this connection. I feel that very, very strongly. I also feel like, though, that this person has a little bit of house cleaning to do before they're going to communicate. I don't know, looking at this card, if it's going to be right away. I don't know. Yeah, I'm feeling like it's not going to be like immediate, because I feel like there's something about this death with this energy that makes me feel like they've got to clean house a little bit. They've got to get their affairs in order, it feels like, before they can offer something stable here. I also feel like, because this is a card of an action, because you're caught up in your thoughts, I feel like this person is maybe weighing and considering the way in which they want to approach you. And I feel like they're going to be kind of sifting through different approaches to see what they feel like will give them the result that they want, especially if this ended on bad terms. I feel like they could be trying to kind of figure out what's the best way to approach this situation. So don't expect it just immediately. But I feel like once they've kind of processed these thoughts and figured out kind of which way they want to go, they're definitely going to come in and express something to you about how they feel and try to offer you something more stable than they potentially offered you in the past. So I hope that was helpful, Gemini. Let me move on to my Libras. All right, Libra. Clear and concise message for my Libras. Will this person they're thinking of be communicating with them? Why or why not? Let's see. All right, Libra. So let's jump into it. Will this person be communicating with you in the near future? Not right now, no. You got the Ten of Swords here. This is a card of the ending of communication. I feel like with this Ten of Swords, right now they're in the energy they're going to be in the month of March and in the near future, because of course energy can change. But right now they cut off this communication and they're done with it for now. I feel like this could have been a painful ending for you, for them. I'm not sure which way it goes, but there was something about this communication, almost as if your last words to each other were kind of harsh or painful. I feel like someone's still feeling the sting of that, so I do have to mention that. So let's talk about why they won't be communicating. Let's talk about how they feel. Right now they're in the Queen of Cups energy. The Queen of Cups energy, so they could be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But I also feel strongly that, because the Queen of Cups energy is very intuitive, but she's also a healer. If there was something painful here, they're healing themselves. But if it's not that, I feel like what's challenging for most of you, I'm gonna be honest, this is for most of you, what's challenging them communicating with you is that they've started something new with this Ace of Wands energy, some kind of passionate romance with a kind of a Queen of Cups energy. Again, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or someone here that they have some kind of emotion for, or has emotion for them, that's very caring and nurturing for them. I feel like for some of you though, this person, although they may be involved with someone, yeah, I'll go ahead and say it. Although they may be involved with someone right now, even though they've started potentially something new, there's a little bit something off with the passion here. Because the Ace of Wands shows up in the challenge position. So either the attraction, they may be really nice, really loving, but the attraction may not be as strong as this person would like, or as strong as they're used to. But this person makes them feel good with the Queen of Cups energy. But there's a little bit of a lack of passion here. Now, the root of this issue is the why is the Three of Wands here. I feel like this person honestly is, I don't want to sound harsh, but I just kind of have to say it how I see it. I feel like this person, even though they may be with someone else, there's not a lot of passion here, and they're waiting on something else or something else to come in that can fulfill them sexually or passion, or have this kind of deep attraction that they want. Even if they're with someone, they're kind of waiting on something. Maybe they're waiting for this relationship to kind of progress. They're hoping that this will develop this kind of passionate energy. Right now, it's not their focus. Their focus is that this person's very kind and loving to them, and they have love, for each other. But this person is almost as if they're waiting for something else to come in here. Their overall energy is the Page of Swords, and so that's why I feel like even though they're in this connection, there's something about it where they're getting information about something else, someone else. This could be you. I'm not sure, but it feels like even though they could be with someone, they're watching someone else, waiting on information about them. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like for some of you, Libra, even though this person has ended and they aren't gonna be communicating anytime soon, they could have moved on, but they're still waiting on some kind of either communication from you, or they're waiting on something to kind of transpire here. And there's some of you, they're still, because you see where it's looking, they're still checking up on you. Could be through friends, it could be, just following your social media, but they're still kind of watching you in this way, even though they're not going to be communicating and they're in another situation. So let's talk about the action they're going to take towards you. This is the Eight of Swords. So the future action that they're going to be taking, I feel like they're going to be staying in this connection for now with this Eight of Swords energy, because this is something that's someone that's not moving. Some of them may feel trapped in it. I don't think that's necessarily what it is for all of them. I feel like, but they're going to kind of remain where they're at, focus on that, and I feel like almost as if for some, I feel like a lot, for most, this person is going to be kind of turning a blind eye here to this kind of lack of passion for right now, and just kind of focusing on the emotional aspect and the emotional fulfillment that they're getting from the current kind of connection that they're in. So I hope that was helpful, Libra, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, what is most likely going to happen? Will this person be communicating with Aquarius? Why or why not here? Oh, wow. Okay. All right, Aquarius, let's jump into this. So, will this person be reaching out? We have the Three of Pentacles here. I feel like this person, I feel like this is a little bit of a maybe energy. And why I say that is I feel like this person wants to reach out. They kind of want to work something out with you. But I also feel like for some of you that this person's almost like immersing themselves in what they do with work, study, whatever it is, to not. They're involving themselves in something to distract them from this connection so they don't reach out to you, is what I feel. I feel like, so this is what I'll say I'm getting really, really strongly for you, Aquarius. This person may not be reaching out to you in the near future. They're trying to distract themselves from this particular connection. Or they're working on something right now. And I feel like this is the energy I feel. I feel like they're working on something else right now to see if it will work out. And that will determine for them whether they reach out to you, if that makes sense. The reason why I say that, let's talk about why, because I feel like this could really go either way. It depends on how things work out with whatever's going on with them in this situation in their life right now. And if they do reach out, because I do feel a little bit of this maybe energy, they're still going to be trying to figure out if what's they're involved in right now is going to work out or not. So let's jump into it. Let's talk about what's going on with them and why they're in this energy and how they feel. I feel like some of them may be involved with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius here. But I feel like for the ones who do want to, are really kind of, it can take this two ways. They can be very, very passionate about you, like there's a strong sexual attraction to you that they're still feeling, and that's kind of why they want to reconnect with you potentially, why they feel this energy of possibly wanting to reach out. That's for one group of you, but for others of you, I feel like there's someone in their life right now that they're passionate about pursuing, and they're thinking about this particular person. They really want to see where this can go. What's challenging that though is the Six of Cups. It's thoughts from the past. And that's why I feel like even if this person is interested in someone else, I feel like a very strong energy that they're thinking of this connection with you. I just have to put it out there. Now, yeah, it's a big number of you that's kind of what's going on here. For others of you, I feel like the reason they're not reaching out to you at this time is because there could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or someone they were really passionate about that came back from their past. And they're revisiting that situation here with the Six of Cups energy as the challenge as to why. It's almost as if they want to see what could happen with this connection that reemerged for them from the past. Now, the root of this, we have the Tower card. I feel like for some of you, this person coming back into this person's life came out of nowhere. It was kind of like a shock to them. They didn't expect this person to come back into their life. And so it kind of shook up their connection with you. For others of you, I feel like this person's going through a little bit of emotional turmoil. And I feel like they're kind of caught between a rock and a hard place, and they don't know which way they want to go. I mean, I feel that energy very strongly. They don't know which way they want to go. Their overall energy is the Eight of Swords. They're really caught up in their head about this. They're having a lot of mental anguish about this, and they don't know which way to move. They feel a little bit trapped by their own thoughts in this situation. And I feel like, hopefully this person was, honest and open about what was going on in their life, but sometimes people are not. And I feel like when this person came back in their life, it could have caught them off guard. And so they kind of went within and pulled back from this situation with you and didn't express it to you. Almost as if this person could have ghosted you with this Eight of Swords energy. Now, let's talk about their future action. They have the Hangman, and this is why I feel like right now they're not going to be making any sudden moves. If this connection they're in is going well, I feel like they're going to still be hanging around in that connection. And I also feel like if they do reach out to you with this Three of Pentacles energy, keep in mind that they're not ready to make a move, if that makes sense, with the Hangman energy. Even if they reach out, despite what they may say, I feel like this person isn't ready to give up this past connection yet, or this connection that's new to them just yet. I feel like with this Hangman energy, they're still going to be, they're going to be submitting to the will of the universe. They really want to see where this connection can go. Yeah, they really want to see where it can go, and they're going to submit to the will of the universe here, and they're really going to be going with the flow. And that's why I feel like even if they do reach out, it's not going to be this expression of emotion that's genuine yet to move to something stable just yet, because they're just not in that energy. So I hope that that was really helpful for you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.